Until now, we saw how to use some of the core concepts of the command prompt, as well as how to access files and directories. But usually when you are using the GUI method, you press on desktop, then you create a folder to store something inside, like you store a text file, let's say. Also, you could delete folders as well as files. We could do the same thing on the command prompt. So I'll go first to desktop by saying cd desktop, and now I am on my desktop. Let me create a folder and I'm gonna name it folder 1. But how do we create a folder? So we use this special command called mkdir and we specify the folder name, which is folder 1. Now mkdir means make directory. So if I dir desktop, let me check if folder 1 is there. So yes, we created folder 1. Okay, so that's how we create a folder. Can we create another one? Of course. So I'll say mkdir folder 2. And now if I dir desktop again, I should have folder 1 and folder 2 also. As I said earlier, we also need to delete folders. How to do it in command prompt? Well, we use this special command called rmdir and then mention the directory's name, folder 2 in my case. And what this does is it will remove the folder 2. So it says remove directory. If I dir desktop right now, we should see that folder 2 disappeared and only folder 1 is here. Now let's delete folder 1. How to do it? Again, rmdir and mention the directory's name, which is folder 1. dir desktop. Let's see if folder 1 is here. Nope, it's not. Can we create a folder and inside of that folder create another folder? Definitely. First I'll say mkdir folder 1. And then I'll go inside folder 1. So I'll say cd folder 1. Right now, I'll create a folder. I'll say again mkdir, let's name it folder 2. Now if I dir folder 1, I should have folder 2 inside of it. Okay, let's create another folder inside folder 1 and I'm gonna call it folder 3. So mkdir folder 3. dir folder 1. As you can see, I have folder 2 and folder 3 inside folder 1. Now I'm gonna ask you, how do we delete a folder? Well, by using the command rmdir, I'm gonna delete folder 3. dir folder 1. As you can see, folder 3 disappeared because we deleted and only folder 2 is inside folder 1. Now if I go back to desktop, and let's say I want to delete folder 1. How to do it? Well, rmdir folder 1. The directory is not empty. Well, yes, it is not empty. It has folder 2 inside of it. Well, the problem with rmdir is that it only deletes directories that are empty, but folder 1 is not empty. So how do we delete a unempty folder or directory? Well, it's very simple. All we need to do is say rmdir /s and mention the directory's name. In my case, it is folder 1. And what this does, it will allow me to delete a unempty folder. Now it will ask me, are you sure you want to delete folder 1? W for yes, N for no. In my case, I'll say yes. And let me dir desktop. Folder 1 disappeared. So if I create right now another folder, I'm going to name it folder 2, cd folder 2, to go inside folder 2. And right now I'm going to create another folder, mkdir folder 3. And now I'm going to ask you, how do we delete a unempty folder? It is actually easy. rmdir /s folder 2. Yes or no? Yes. dir desktop. And we don't have folder 2 over here. Now you can access the help center if you say rmdir / and question mark. Right here you could see what rmdir can do. What we used is the /s. You can also Google what means /q, but you could always read what it says over here. Now let me create a folder, mkdir folder 1. Let me enter that folder by saying cd folder 1. Okay, we said we could create folders, but could we create files? Definitely, I could create a text file. So how to do it? All I need to do is use this command, echo > and I'll say something like text.txt. Now if I dir folder 1, I have this file called text.txt. Now could I launch this text.txt? Definitely, if I mention its name right over here, text.txt, hit enter, it will open for me a notepad file and it says echo is on. Don't worry about that, you could just always delete it and write hello and welcome to TextSend. Now I could close this file. You could actually save it, but I don't need it. So, how to delete a file right now? I don't need this text.txt. All I need to do is say del, which stands for delete, and mention the name text.txt. If I dir folder 1, text.txt disappeared. Now, when I created this text.txt, it gave me echo is on. But I don't want to see that. I want to see welcome to TextSend. Well, how to do that? I could say something like echo and then mention the phrase that I want. I'll say hello and welcome to TextSend. Then I'll mention the greater than sign and mention the name of the file. I'll say text.txt also. If I dir folder 1, text.txt is here. And remember, these numbers represents the size of the file. Now, if I launch that file, text.txt, and look what we got. Hello and welcome to TextSend. We could actually create any sort of file. I could create a Python file actually. So if I say echo and I say python.py, this will be a Python file. If I say dir python.py, let me go to my desktop and open that file for you. I am now in folder 1 and as you can see I have this file as a Python file. What I could do now is I could say echo and use a Python function which is called print, and I could just print hello and welcome to TextSend. Greater than sign, and I'll say python2.py. If I launch python2.py, let's see what will happen. It will tell me hello and welcome to TextSend. If you don't know Python, don't worry about what I just wrote. But if you are willing to learn Python, I can help you with that. All you need to do is go down to the description and click on the Python tutorial for beginners link, and you are good to go. Now if I want to delete this file, I'll say del python2.py dir python2 disappeared. Alright, that is it on how to create and remove files and directories in CMD. Make sure to subscribe and follow me along in this command prompt tutorial. This is TextSend, and I'll see you in the next one.